Alright, dudes, and welcome back to the Nether Realm. I am your guide for today, Hayzink, and I'm going to be giving you some excellent tips today to help you clean out the Nether Realm Hospital. Why would you want to clean out the Nether Realm Hospital, I hear you asking? Well, in the hospital, you get lots of juicy rewards for simply dying. And what we're going to be doing in this guide is we are going to be kill farming, okay? I've got some rewards to claim here. I'll just claim them really quickly. Total party wipeouts 25, excellent. Now, in here, we get lots of different things that we can use to massively increase our character's stats. And when it comes to Disgaea, the higher your stats, the better chance you've got of surviving, especially when you're trying to grind harder levels in the item world and even as you try to clear the story, because this game does get difficult quickly. By following the tips I'm going to give you today, you will be able to clean this shop out in one evening without even having to touch your phone. You can just leave it to do all the work for you. Now, quick disclaimer, this guide, as far as I'm aware, will only work for Android phones or on PC, because you are going to be using a macro. Okay, I'll show you exactly what that is, I'll explain what it is, and I'll explain the one I use and how to use it to get this done, okay? Now, there's two methods for kill farming. One method is using a team full of prinnys, the other is doing what I'm going to do, and the reason I'm doing it the way I am is because I'm not only going for party wipes and team characters defeated, I'm also going for damage taken. So this is going to clean all of these up in the one run. Now again guys, you can do this at any time you want. You can do it during the day, or as I'm suggesting, do it when you go to bed. It's probably the best time to do this. But let's just walk through this from the word go, okay? So what we want to do is, first off, we want to go to the item world. Now everyone who's played the game should have two high level pieces of armour. They should have the demonic curry or the prism badge. For the purposes of what we're doing today, I want to use the prism badge because it has a rank 18. Demonic curry's rank 17, so it will work, but use the highest rank you've got, which is probably right now prism badge. I've set this as my farm team. Some people might look at this and think, well, why aren't you using prinnys? The reason being, these characters have decent stats and they are still going to get wiped in the first turn, which means not only am I going to get the kills and the party defeats, I'm also going to rack up good numbers on the damage taken, okay? So first off, what we want to do is start. We'll go in, we'll let the team get wiped until we get to the retry screen, okay? So here we go. It'll just take a few seconds. Again, I suggest doing this when you are going to bed. It's probably the best way. And this should be us dead. We're dead. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to open your macro. Me personally, I have one called Touch Macro Pro. Now, I'll tell you, this is 79 pence in the UK. It's probably about $1. But when you click subscribe, you're given a free day trial. Okay, so you're not actually charged right away. So you can cancel before you get charged, meaning you've been able to do this for free. I'll show you just now how I set my macro. You can do it slightly different, but I found this way works for me. So press start to start recording your macro. Go back to the game. When you hit record, at the top, you'll notice you're greeted with a little finger pointer. Move the finger pointer down to retry. Okay, now all we're going to do is press that little plus button at the top a couple of times. So we'll press it one time, wait a few seconds, press it another time, wait a few seconds, press it another time, and just for good measure, we'll press it one more time. So that's us finished with our macro programming. We'll press stop. It'll say, do you want to go to your macro editor? Press OK. I need to do it the old fashioned way. Back here. So there's the macro editor. If you press OK, it normally takes you in. It's because I messed up the way I pressed the screen there. So I'm going to delete that first one as it was 13 seconds. So we'll remove that. So we've got 3 taps here that are spaced just a few seconds apart. We'll press save. Now, you set a number of times that you want it to repeat, okay? Basically, as I'm planning for you guys to do this just as you go to bed, just set a really stupidly high number, okay? That means it'll be done by the time you wake up in the morning. So once that's saved, click tick, okay? You don't need to click tick, that was a mistake, sorry. Go back to here. Now if we press play, what it's going to do is it's going to run that macro that we just had there. So you ready? My hands are now no longer touching my phone. You'll notice that it goes retry. What that's going to do is it's going to cycle pressing the screen a few times, and that'll do that 1,000,000 times, okay? So we're definitely going to complete all of the challenges in the Nether Hospital. The reason I say do this while you're sleeping is mainly because it's obviously you're not going to be able to do anything else on your phone. However, the macro is saved, so as long as you just go back to this screen and press start on your macro, you can just start this over again. If you're doing it on PC, it's probably a bit easier because obviously you can use your phone and you can do whatever you want. So it's entirely up to you guys how you do it. One suggestion I would give to you, and this is just a personal suggestion, if you're going to do this while sleeping, reduce your screen brightness to 0, okay? Because you have that box that sits in the corner of your screen, and on some phones it could potentially cause burn-in. But if you put your brightness down to 0, it shouldn't cause you any issues at all. So what I would say to do is, do this before you go to bed, crack your brightness down to 0, wake up in the morning, and it'll be done, and you can clear out the Nether Hospital. Guys, I've been Hayzink. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video. Peace, guys.